this is Dina. Welcome to my channel. Tonight I am back because I'm going to organize all of this. And I've been trying to figure out what is the best way for me to do this. So I thought I would bring you along with me to see how I organize my ribbon. Okay, y'all. So what I have decided to do with all of my ribbon is I've decided to utilize this chipboard that I purchased on Amazon. And I can link this in the description box below if you're interested in this chipboard. It is a pretty good sturdy chipboard. So what I've decided to utilize the chipboard, and I found these super cute little baskets at Target, y'all. And I think that they're going to be perfect. So you're going to see how I'm going to do this. I think I only paid $5.99 for each one of these baskets. And y'all, let's see here. I'm going to see how wide it is. It looks like it's like less than 7 inches wide, a little less than 7 inches wide. So I'm thinking that I will be able to put 2 of these up in my black shelves here in my room, side by side. You're gonna see what I'm gonna do. Now, I was searching on Pinterest of ways I can store my ribbon, and I ran across one lady who tried multiple ways to store her ribbon, because she had so much of it, and she actually decided to put hers in. She did not use chipboard. She used a different kind of like a plastic or something, and she cut them and fit them long ways inside the basket, like a basket like this. So actually hers was not a basket. Hers actually was like a container with drawers. But when I stopped at Target, I saw these and I thought, I'm going to do mine, and I'll be able to store plenty of my ribbon in this, and you'll see how I'm going to do it. So let me just get started. So as I already know that my basket is 7 inches wide, or a little less than 7 inches wide. So I'm going to make my ribbons in the height of it. I'm going to try to make it as tall as this so I can see. And let me measure this. So I'm going to try to see if I can do like a 5 inches tall. So let me just see what I can do to get this going. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chipboard and I'm going to cut myself 2 by 5 pieces of chipboard. Now, if you want to do this for your ribbon, whatever size of basket that you're going to use, you might want to make it a little taller or a little shorter depending on the size of your basket. But I'm going to use it, I'm going to do it 5 by 2, because this is how I'm going to actually be storing my ribbon. I'm going to take all my ribbon off and I'm going to wrap them around these things, and I'm going to be able to store them up like this. And what I also did is added a piece of ribbon here on the top, a little piece, so that way it kind of sticks over and I'll be able to see from the top what color my ribbon is and all that. So this is how I'm going to store it. So let me show you quickly on my first one, and then I'm going to get to cutting all my chipboard. And y'all, this Fiskars cutter is fabulous. Oh my goodness. So let me see here. Let me make sure I've got this one at 5 inches. Okay, so I want to make sure it's at 5 inches, and I found cutting chipboard. Let me see here, y'all. I found cutting chipboard. If I cut it from this way, coming back toward me, it cuts much easier, and y'all, one swipe across there. So now I've got 5 inches, and I'm going to cut 2.5 inches. I'm going to have to cut a bunch of these because I've got a bunch of ribbon, but I might be able to fit all my ribbon in one basket, maybe 2. Look at that, y'all. Perfect. I love this cutter. Should I go here? I tried doing it going away from myself, and it was harder, but I found cutting it toward myself worked like a charm. So see? Perfect pieces for my ribbon storage project. Pretty excited about this. I hope, oops, I gotta get this away from me. I hope that this is gonna be a good way for me to store. I'm gonna give this one a try because I'm pretty pretty tired of having my ribbon all falling over out of my bin, and I have to dig for it to see what I've got, and so I think that this might be a great solution. This is going to take me some time, but I think in the end it's going to be worth it. And I'll have some organized ribbon. Okay, got something caught in this one. Okay, here I go. Let me move this up just a tad. Let's see how this one goes. This one's a tough one, y'all. Okay, let me see if I can flip it over or find out what's going on there. Okay, let me try it this way. I flipped it over. There I go. Got it. I don't know, that one was just a tough piece there. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep doing it. So, there we go. Got myself a couple pieces to get started. Now, let me just show you what I did. Let me grab some ribbon. Okay. Okay, so I've got this pretty ribbon right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little piece of tape. Use any kind of tape that you want. I think that the Scotch tape is going to be just fine. And I'm just going to put some tape on here. And you know what? I'm just going to start wrapping nice and neat. Going all the way around. Y'all, I'm pretty excited about this. Look how pretty it's going to be. It's going to be nice and organized. It'll keep your ribbon looking good. And it will save space. And that's the idea, is to kind of be able to organize this and save some space in my shelving. So yes, look at this. I know that I did this, actually something similar to this with my fabric, y'all. And so it has worked out well. It makes it look like little bolts of fabric. So I'm thinking that maybe this, because this is such a nice storage and it's going to be less bulky, I think this is going to be working out really, really well. It's going to take me all evening to do this, but don't worry, y'all. I won't have y'all watching all evening. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off. Got my bad scissors there. I'm just going to take a little piece of tape. You can use bobby pins. You can use some rubber band. But I'm just going to put a little bit of Scotch tape to hold it down. And I want to be able to see what I've got. So I'm going to attach a piece at the top. So let me just put a piece of tape on here. I could even do it just like this. It doesn't really matter sideways or however I do it. I just want to be able to see what I'm doing or see what I've got. That way I don't have to thumb through. It's going to be at the top. You can omit this step if you want, but I kind of want to do that. So there we go. Look, it went from being all bulky to this little skinny thing. That's the second one, y'all. So I'm going to keep wrapping my ribbon and I'll catch up with you in a bit with my progress. Okay, y'all, so I've cut quite a bit of my chipboard. I found out that that Fiskars paper cutter that I purchased is actually a really good cutter. I was able to cut all this. I only had a little issue, as you probably seen earlier, because maybe my chipboard kind of turned a little bit. But I realized that if I cut my chipboard on the 8-inch side first and take off that 1/2 inch, then turn it and cut it 5 and 5, then I could do 2-inch strips, and it actually worked out much better because I didn't have to try to shave off a little bit in the end, because I do want all these to be partially the same size. So as you see here, I already got these two. Yeah, I think this is going to be a great way to organize. I can see how it's already a space saver. So anyway, I've got my first two, and I will actually be able to put 2 good rows of ribbon just in this one basket. And like I said, I got this basket at Target. It came, I think, in white as well. But yeah, so let's just do a couple more of these on camera, and then I will finish up and show you how it looks like in the end. So yeah, if you don't want to put that piece of ribbon at the top, just start at the top. That way it's closer to the top. Probably what I'll start doing. That'll kind of save time. So just kind of put it toward the top when you start to wrap it around. That way then you'll be able to see what you've got. Now, this is a project that you know, if you have a lot of ribbon, you're going to have to be patient. But I got the patience, y'all. I can do this because I really want my ribbon to be more organized than what it is. I'm tired of not being able to really know what kind of ribbon I have, and then I go to the store and I buy another one and I realized I already had it. So I think that it's actually going to be a great thing. Has a little piece of tape on it from the roll, but I'm just going to leave that on there, and then I'll be able to put in there. Look, 3 rolls right there already, and look how big it would have been if I would keep it on there. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I'm going to start with the next one. This one's going to take me a while, so this organized project, it's going to take me a little while, y'all, but I can do it because I want to do it, and I think it's going to be great once I'm done. Oh my goodness, I'll be able to look and see what kind I've got, and then when I bring home new ribbon, I'll just do the same thing with them so I can. So, didn't mean to do that, y'all. Got some little flyaways here. Not too bad. I might be able to take the basket in there and finish these up and watch TV with my hubby. And then instead of sitting in here and just wrapping all the time, thinking he might not want me to come in there and make my mess in his man cave. Or maybe he won't care. Okay, so this is a beautiful ribbon, isn't it, y'all? It's got a lot on the bolt. And you saw how big it is, and look how little it is to store it on these little mini chipboard. You can call them little mini chipboard bolts. You can either also too, when you're putting them in your basket or whatever storage container you're using, you can always put them in like color order as well, like all the pinks together and so forth. Yeah, it's probably what I'll do in the end. So now I'm just taking this piece of tape for now and just hold it on. Well, y'all, I'm going to keep going and until I have to cut a little bit more chipboard, because I know this is not going to be enough. But look, 4 rolls are already in my basket. I can hardly wait. It's going to be wonderful. Okay, I'll check back with you. Okay, y'all, so I went in there and was watching TV with my husband, and about 2 hours have passed while I was watching TV with him. So I just wanted to show you the progress that I have made. All these right here, I tried to put ribbon that's like a big bulk type ribbon, like see like here. And so that is what I have put in this one. I'm going to try to wrap all the ones that are like large, like these, and put them here because it's going to save space. And so I decided, since I had brought 3 of these, for the smaller ribbons like these, like the little tiny ones, I thought I would be able to line them up in here. And look, it's going to fit perfectly for the smaller ribbon in here. That way I don't want to take all the tiny ribbon off and wrap it. It's already small, so I think I can fit them in these baskets. I'm about halfway through my bin that I showed y'all at the beginning of the video, but I wanted to give you the progress. So in this one right here, this is 45 spools of ribbon that I wrapped in here, and I put them on the chipboard, and that's 45. So I'm gonna be able to probably fit another, I might be able to fit another 30 in here. That will be a lot of spools of ribbon, or a lot of things of ribbon, just in this one little basket. So I think that that's a real win. Now this one right here, this is 39 spools of ribbon so far, and how I left them on the little small rolls here. So I'm gonna finish filling this up. So I think that this is going to be a great option to my storage for my ribbon. At least when I pull this out, I'll be able to see what I have. And I think it was smart by me wrapping the larger ribbon, because they, you know, they take up a lot of space. They really do. You know, when you get things like this, I mean, I wouldn't be able to fit very many in here if I put all these big ones. So anyway, I'm going to keep working on this. I just wanted to jump on and show you the progress. And I really think that this is going to really work out well. And I'll be able to fit 2 of these baskets up in one of my little cube shelves that I have in here. And so they're going to store really well. And like I said, I've got 1 more of these that I'm going to use for probably like some of my elastics and things like that. But I really think that most of my big ribbon I'm going to be able to finish putting in here. So anyway, tomorrow I'm going to cut some more chipboard and get this on here. It worked out perfectly putting these on chipboard, and I could even probably put some sideways going down here as well if I needed to. But that is so much more neater, so much more nicer, and it's easier for me to find, to see. And I'm pretty excited about it. And these baskets were so inexpensive, y'all. So anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed this video of how I'm going to store my ribbon. I hope that if you decide you need to redo your storage space for your ribbon, maybe you'll use this idea, because I really think that it's a pretty good idea. One thing also too, if you have baskets like this, if you wanted to have the chipboard or like a real thick cardboard, like long ways, and put them long ways, you could probably fit quite a bit on there too. But you'd probably need to make sure you had a lot. You don't want to waste your chipboard, because maybe the ribbon might not fill that whole thing up. That's why I thought doing something like this is actually a better option for me. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick tips and how you can organize your ribbon, and that way you're able to see it. You can put it kind of in color order. I put blues and pinks and reds and over here, and then I've just got a little bit of some random colors over here. And these I kind of put purples together, and red, whites, and pinks together, and so forth, and the browns. So anyway, you can organize it any way you want, but you're really going to be able to see what you have. Like I said, I got these baskets at Target if you're interested, and I actually just bought them today. So, and they were only $5.99 a piece, and they're metal baskets, so they're durable. They're going to last you a long time, y'all. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope you have an awesome night, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.